To be estranged from a family member simply just means like you don't have a relationship with them. Y'all are not on talking terms. If you guys were to see each other at a family function, it would be weird. You guys wouldn't have much to talk about because you just don't talk. And I'm estranged by choice.
I'm like the modern day Garvey, my mission is specific. Get a mic and represent the African party. Yeah, I'm like the modern day Tubman, the only difference I won't lead them underground, we got to run up in public. Yeah, I'm like the modern day Martin, but in these times...
Wagwan brothers and sisters, it's Imani Blaze here, and I'm back with another video. If you are new to this channel, let me let you know how I get down here. On this channel, I speak openly and honestly about all things mental health, healing, and wellness. I speak from a very raw, real standpoint, and it is my hope that as I continue to take my mask off here on this channel, I can encourage someone else to do the same exact thing in their own personal life. What are we talking about today? We are going to talk about estranged family, and I'm just going to talk about my experience with having estranged family, and if anything that I say resonates with you, wonderful. If anything that I say doesn't resonate with you, then go find somebody else on YouTube that you do resonate with. But I realized over the years of like healing myself, assisting others in their healing, I've realized just how much of a toll estranged family and having to navigate estranged family dynamics, like I've noticed the impact that it has on one's mental health. I'll speak about the impact that it had on my mental health. I won't speak for others who have also told me about how they feel, but I'll just speak about the facts from my own life experience. We're having a car conversation because I was gonna be out in nature and have like a nice cute scene and all this stuff, but the mosquitoes went to work on me within 2 minutes, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to fully record a full video without being focused on itching. However, one of my like most viewed videos is a video of me talking and itching the entire time. So hey, but either way, we're not doing that today. So I just want to talk about how having a estranged family has affected me, and how I've moved through it, some of the lessons that I've learned, all the things. So for me personally, I have estranged family members due to a time in my life where I really started my healing journey. And when I started my healing journey, a lot that happened to me in my childhood started to come up, and I started to publicly move through that. That's something that I've always done. I usually publicly move. I have learned over the years to move through things on my own first and then share. But when I was like a newbie on the healing journey or whatever, I used to overshare, and I went through the beginning stages of my inner child healing publicly. And as a result, my family also, they were able to bear witness to what it was that I was moving through. A lot of my family members didn't understand what they were seeing. They do now, but in the beginning, so many, like most of them, and I really don't even think they fully understand now. They just don't have anything to say because they've seen the fruits of like me showing up in this way and like the impact that I've had on the community. So it's like they don't have much to say at this point. But there was a time when it was just like, why is she doing this? Why is she oversharing? Like, just why? And one of the things that I overshared about was me being sexually abused. I'm gonna say that. And the pause came from me hearing the voice of the estranged family member that I'm going to bring up. But I was sexually abused as a child, and when I decided to speak up about it, and honestly, it wasn't even something that I was speaking on publicly. I divulged the information to a sister circle, and from the sister circle, that went left, and the leader of the sister circle brought my information to the forefront to social media, and from there I had to speak publicly. So when other family members started to notice that I was talking about being sexually abused, the family member that I was speaking on also came up. And this family member is no longer alive. So I can understand where and why that is a very touchy subject. And me talking about that family member, I wasn't online talking about the family member, but the family members who put two and two together, on top of another family member putting it out online, like, it helped those family members figure out who I was talking about. When they figured that out, it was a problem. And it's the reason why we're estranged today. So I'm estranged from my aunts, one aunt, and all of my first cousins, as well as my brother. They were all involved in this train wreck of my attempt at healing from things that I went through as a child. And for a while, being estranged from my family members, like, and in the beginning, I didn't understand what it was that I was dealing with. I was just extremely hurt at the fact that, like, wow, I started to speak my truth, and now I've lost a relationship with my family, with my aunt / godmother, with my first cousins who I grew up with. Like, I've lost a relationship with them as a result of this thing that has happened. And I was heartbroken at first. I also was suicidal as a result, because it just felt like my feelings and the things that I was moving through didn't matter. The only thing that mattered to those family members, to my aunt, to my cousins, was how they would look if I were to be more public about the details to the family. To this day, my whole family doesn't know what happened. Only the family members that were involved know what happened. They may watch this video and want to punch the air. Some family members might put two and two together. I don't know, and I don't care. And this is why I'm making this video. For me, speaking up and out about my truth caused and will continue to cause me to have to be estranged from most of my family, because they are not willing to meet themselves or me at a certain point. And that point being the healing point, the point where we air it all out, the point where we talk about the things that really need to be talked about. I'm the only one who seems to be willing to go there. So as a result, I don't have a relationship with those people who don't want to go there. Meanwhile, I'm still going to go there. I'm estranged from my brother because of the fact that he's a big part of that issue that happened. He won't admit to it, and he has admitted to it, but he just doesn't understand the severity of what, like, actually took place. And he's also just very, very unhealthy. He has his own healing that he has to do, and he's not doing it. And as a result, like, when we're in the same vicinity, like, my heart, and baby, if you disrupt my nervous system, he has to go. So those are two things. If speaking your truth causes you to have to be estranged from family members, so be it. If a family member is not good for your nervous system and your mental health, so be it. Do not force yourself to be in relation with family members simply because you don't like how being estranged makes you feel. To be estranged from a family member simply just means, like, you don't have a relationship with them. Y'all are not on talking terms. If you guys were to see each other at a family function, it would be weird. You guys wouldn't have much to talk about because you just don't talk. And I'm estranged by choice. There have been moments where, like, other family members have tried to, like, kind of create some sort of bridge. I'm good on crossing that bridge unless we were actually going to be having the real conversations that need to be had. If we're not having the real conversations that need to be had, I'm not interested in a relationship, and I'm okay with being estranged. For a while, it was just like, family is everything. How could I be estranged from my family? How can my family not care about the fact that we don't talk? Like, so many things went through my mind, and I was like, extremely unhappy for a long time just because I wasn't on talking terms with my family, until I came to terms with how unhealthy my family members are, how toxic my family members are, how I myself have been practicing cognitive dissonance for years and years and years, simply because family is everything. Like, the same family members that I'm estranged with, like, they have been doing things to me since I was a little girl. Like, this might be TMI, but I'm gonna share it. When I was a little girl, these same family members lied to my mom and told my mom, well, my godmother slash aunt lied to my mom and told my mom that I was telling them that my mom was putting her own underwear on me and having to tie it up. I would never say something like that, and as a result, I got my behind like dragged and whooped, and I was so confused as a little girl, because I'm like, why would they say that I said that, and I know that I didn't say that? Like, and that was something that like stuck with me for a while, and I just I put it out of my head, but it still was something that I dealt with as a child. Like, why did they lie like that? And I got my behind whooped, and why were they so okay with lying like that? Fast forward, I saw a lot of lies and a lot of unfairness and a lot of toxicity take place amongst these same family members that I am estranged with, and I just kind of put it to the side because family is everything. But family is not everything when family is not healthy, and as a result, you may have to be estranged. You may have to not be in relationship with them, and it is what it is. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm texting one of my students right now to tell her I'm coming. I gotta go. I have a sound healing session, training session, and I'm over here recording. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. We'll probably make another video about like how I actually like dealt with the suicidal stage, how I dealt with the sadness, all that. We'll talk about how I moved through it, but I just wanted to let you know, like, it's okay to be estranged from your family members when they are not healthy for you. It's a part of the healing process. I love you. I mean it. Mwah.